Hi, everybody. So I'll be your ballet instructor today. My name is Lindsay. I'm teaching beginner ballet at a chair, which is going to be used as our bar. I'm originally from New York City. I've danced at places like Alvin Ailey, LaGuardia High School, Bolshoi Academy. Right now I'm in college. I'm at University of the Arts as a dance major, and I'm in Philadelphia's second company currently. So I'll be teaching you just some beginner steps, just so you guys can learn the basics of ballet, learn their terminology and their positioning. So yes. So before we start, I want everyone to get up. Everyone, make sure you're a safe distance, that you have space to move around. So first, what I want you guys to do is, just so you could warm up your upper body and your lower body, before we get on the bar, I want you guys to just like move your arms like you're running. I do this in the beginning of every class just to make sure our bodies are warm. Maybe like move your head a little bit. Maybe count to 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so now we're gonna warm up our legs as much as possible before we get on the bar. So what we're going to do is we're gonna do knee highs. So we're gonna cross our knees over our body like this, and we're gonna do that 15 times as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and now just shake out your legs a little bit just so you guys feel loose and ready to do whatever comes. Shaking out your arms, shaking out your head, shaking out your legs a little bit more. You use your legs so much just to make sure that they are just being able to be used. Okay, so the first thing that I usually do is we just warm up our feet a little bit. Let me play some music. So the first combination, it's called foot pedals. So when we do foot pedals, you're lifting your arch up, you're lifting your heels off the ground like this. And we're gonna do that for 8 counts. So I'll give the combination first, and then I'll do it with you guys. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna do our head roll with it for the next 4. Again to the left, 2 and 3 and 4. Head roll to the next side. We're gonna do that one more time. And 4. Head roll. Again. 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna plie, straighten, releve, keeping your knees straight, heels together, down. One more time. Plie and straighten. Releve, keeping your knees together, your heels together, parallel position, and down. So we're gonna take it a little bit slower. And I'm gonna do it with you guys. Okay. So everyone get ready for your positioning. Your hands at the bar slowly. Getting in your parallel position, which is your heels and your feet touching, your toes touching like this, knees forward, knees straight, making sure your body is in a proper alignment, making sure that your popo is down, stomach lifted. So I'm gonna count you guys in. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now head roll to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Head roll to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Head roll to the right. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head roll to the left. 5, 6. Making sure your heels are touching. 8. Now we're going to do plies. And straighten your knees. Releve, lifting your heels. Back down. Plie. Knees forward, knees touching. Straight legs. Releve, heels touching. Back down. Now relax, get into your finishing position. Arms en bas, feet parallel forward. Holding it. Now relax. So that's just a little warm-up, warming up our feet. We're gonna do a couple more feet warm-ups just so we can get our feet as ready as possible for anything that becomes more advanced later on. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing foot arches. It's to help our feet articulate and to make sure that you're able to point properly. So the combination would be, I'll show you guys again and then I'll do it with you guys. So next combination, we're gonna start in first position. First position is heels touching, knees facing side, and they also are touching. Your toes are also facing outward as well. So to get in a proper first position, what I usually like to do is I like to slide my feet from parallel to turned out, keeping my knees together and my toes facing sideways. So the combination is gonna look like this. Heel up, toe up, heel back on the ground. Oh, sorry. Metatarsal back on the ground, heel down, and we're gonna do that again. Heel up, knee bent, toes pointed, toes back on the ground, heel down. And we're gonna do that 4 times to each side. And we're gonna do left side. Heels up, keeping your standing leg straight, toes pointed, ball of the foot on the ground, heels touching, knees straight. And we're gonna do that 4 times to each side. Just to warm up our feet, just a little, something little, just so we are ready for everything else. Okay, so everyone get ready in your positions. First position, heels touching, knees facing side, toes facing side, hands gently at the bar. I'll count you guys in. And 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Heels up, toes off the ground, pointed, ball of the foot back on the ground, and down. We're gonna do that 3 more times. Heels up, toes pointed off the ground, heel back down, here. 2 more times. Heel off the ground, toes pointed, ball of the foot back on the ground, and back to first. Heel, toes pointed, keeping your standing leg straight, ball of the foot back on the ground, back to first. Let's do a plie just to release. Now left foot, heel off the ground, toes pointed, ball of the foot, back to first. 3 more times. Heel off the ground, toes pointed off the ground, back on the ball of your foot, heel down. 2 more times. Heel off the ground, ball of the foot, heel, and down. 1 more time. Heel, straight leg, pointed foot, back to the ball of your foot, back down to first. Holding in your position, holding your arms in en bas, holding your legs in first position, looking forward, don't look down. Metatarsal up, sternum up. Just hold your position, now relax. Maybe If you feel tight, shake out your legs a little bit if you need to. So the next thing we're gonna focus on pliés. Pliés are an essential part in ballet, and it's what motivates most movement. So yes, let's do that now. So we're gonna do, I'll count in, I'll do it with you guys again, but I'll show it first. 6, 7, we're gonna plie with quarter bras, straighten your legs, releve, keeping your back straight, stomach up and down. Plie, straighten, releve, lifting your heels off the ground, knee straight facing side, and back in. And we're gonna do that one more time. Quarter bra with your left hand now. Plie, and straight. Releve, knee straight, heels off the ground, turned out, back down. Plie again with quarter bra side. Straighten your legs, releve, keeping your heels off the ground again, making sure your popo is down, your stomach is lifted, and your sternum is up. Making sure you're not looking down because it compromises your balance. But at our last bounce, we're going to do a tiny releve. If you can, balance in first position, holding, and then we're gonna go into our second position. So our second position is very similar to our first position. So how I usually go about doing my second position, I keep my heels under my hips. So you're not gonna be like super wide or like super small. You're gonna be a nice, like under your hips is usually the best way to look at it. So I slide my leg out from first and I place it in a natural, which feels natural to me. So knees straight, turned out, knees to the side. So we're gonna do our pliés again, pliés and releves in second position as well. And we're also gonna do a small releve in second position, arms in first position. Holding if you can. If you need to, you can keep your hands at the bar. So let me restart music. So I'll do it with you guys. So Chastity, would you be able to spotlight people when they are doing their releves in first position and in second position, if you can?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll count you guys in. Everyone get ready. First position, heels together, turned out, knees out, stomach up, butt down, arms gently placed at the bar. I'll count you guys in. And 5, 6, let me get the 5, 6, 7, 8. Quarter bra with arms. Plie, releve, plie, and releve, plie, and straighten, and releve. Back down to the left. Plie, straighten, releve, sternum up, down. Plie with quarter bra, and straighten, releve, and down. Now we're gonna slide into seconds. And 5, 6, 7, 8. So plie, quarter bra, up, releve, back down. Plie, releve, straighten, down. 2 more times, plie, releve, straighten, releve, back to second. 1 more time, plie, with quarter bra, straighten, releve, keeping your placement, down. Now to the left, plie, straighten, releve, knee straight and down. And look at your hand while you're doing your quarter bra. The tips of your fingers, straighten, releve, and down. 2 more times, plie, and straighten, releve, and down. One more time, plie. And straighten. Releve. And we're gonna hold this one, keeping your heels up, knees straight, turned out, heels forward, presenting, stomach up, butt down, holding your first position, arms if you can. Let me look at a couple of your balances. Maybe keep your arms in front of you, just so you're able to keep a good balance. Perfect, good job. Let's see a couple of you guys, let's see. Mia, really, really good job. That's very perfect position. You look great. Let's see a couple more of you guys. Olivia from Montana, you look great. Good job. Really good job. Love the rainbow tutu. Let's look at one more person. Really great job. Your arms are in really beautiful position. Really good. Everyone, you can relax now. I know it's just shake out your bodies just a little bit. Yes. Okay, awesome. And give a thumbs up if you guys are doing all right. Just a little thumbs up, making sure you guys are still with me. Okay, good job. Okay, so our next thing we're gonna do is called tendus. We're gonna look at turned in and turned out. I'll show you how the position looks. So when you're doing a tendu, you make sure that you're brushing your foot on the floor until the very last moment. You're brushing your foot to the very last moment. Your knee is going to be straight. Your heel is going to feel like it's presenting forward. You're going to make sure your foot never looks like this. This is not a position you should do in ballet. You should always feel like your toes are pointing to the longest point and that your heel is presenting forward. Whoa, I just got a cramp. So what you do, our combination is gonna look like this. We're gonna start in parallel position, heels and toes touching, facing forward. You're going to point your foot forward. You keep your foot on the moment. You're gonna keep your foot on the floor till the very last moment. You tendu forward, you're gonna turn out. Your knee is going to face sideways. You're gonna turn back in, and then you're gonna go back into your beginning position. You're gonna do that again to the right side, and then you're gonna do it to your left side as well. Turn out, turn in, back to parallel. One more time. Tendu forward, turn in, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. You're gonna do that one more time to the side. You're gonna start turned in, turning out, pointing your knee, feeling your knee side, turning back in, going back into parallel. You're gonna do that one more time to this side. And you're gonna do to the left side as well. Turn in, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. Tendu side, turn in, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. When you do it, making sure that you keep your sternum up, making sure you're not looking down, making sure that you are not tucking or you're not making sure your placement is butt down, front is gonna feel pulled up, sternum up. So after that, we're gonna do a little port de bras arms. We're gonna do out to second, back, one more time, a little bigger, back to en bas. Now we're gonna do our fifth position arms. We're gonna go back down to first, and we're gonna do that twice. And then we're gonna releve in parallel position, keeping your knees touching, your knees forward, your heels touching, your toes touching, everything facing forward. And if you can, take your arms off the bar. You can hold it in your fifth position. And your fifth position should look like this. When I think about my fifth position, I think about my two middle fingers touching the tip of my head and going out, making sure they should not be like far behind you or super forward. You should be able to see them in your vision a little bit, and they should look like this. And this is how they look forward. So I'll do the combination with you guys. And yes, okay. So we're gonna start in parallel position, hands gently at the bar. I'll cut you guys in 5 and 6 and 7. Make sure you're looking forward, and 8. Tendu, forward, turn out, turn in, back, turn out, tendu, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. Next side. Tendu, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. Again, tendu, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. Now we're gonna do it to the side. Turn, tendu, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. Tendu, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. Now to the left. Tendu, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. One more time. Tendu, turn out, turn in, back to parallel. Now we do arms, support of our arms. Back down, a little bigger. Now biggest, putting your arms to your 5th position. And Chastity, if you want to spotlight a couple of people.
On it.
Thank you. Back to Amba, a little bigger. Back down. Now biggest, looking up at your fingers, making sure you're not looking down. Shoulders down, going back to Amba. Now we're going to releve, heels up, knees straight, straight position. And if you can, balance your arms in 1st position. And if you can't, just hold onto the bar. Awesome, really good, great position. Okay, good job, love the tutus. Great 5th position, beautiful 5th position. Let's see, I'm gonna spotlight a couple more of you guys. Wow, I see a lot of people wearing tutus. I love the tutus, beautiful. Really good positioning, good job. Let's see. Emily, really good. Maybe lengthen your arms just a little bit. Just maybe make them a little bit higher. A little bit closer together as well. Good job. Perfect. Good. Good. Your feet. Good feet position. Okay. You can all relax now. Shake out everything. Okay. So our next thing we're gonna do is called dégagés. You guys are doing so well. I'm gonna give you something a little more challenging, and I'll cater it to this different levels. So we're going to be doing dégagés. We're going to start in 1st position. We're gonna brush our foot forward. We're gonna raise. So what a dégagé looks like. Let me explain what a dégagé looks like first. So a devant is front. We're gonna raise our leg, keeping your knee straight, your foot pointed off the ground a little bit from your tendu. So that's what a dégagé looks like, making sure your hip is not up, making sure your hips are aligned straight forward, making sure you feel flat like a board. So we're gonna start in our 1st position, and this is how the combination looks. I'll show it to you guys, and I'll do it with you guys once. So we're gonna tendu forward, raising the foot, tendu back down, back to 1st. We're gonna do that to each side. We're gonna do it devant, balance, and derriere. We're gonna do that to both sides. We're gonna do it twice around each side. We're gonna do it to the left, devant, à la seconde, derriere. We're gonna do that one more time. Devant, à la seconde, derriere. And then we're going to do a balance. This is what the challenging part. Our balance, you're going to brush your foot to à la seconde, dégagé, and you're gonna hold it. You're gonna hold it, keeping your hands on the ground, on the bar. And it's a really hard position to hold. making sure your leg is turned out, your knee is facing side, your knees are straight, you're on your standing leg, you're not holding onto the bar like this, and you're not like super far. So that's gonna be our balance, and then we're gonna do another quarter bra. We're gonna do this fifth, and we're gonna lean side, stretching the sides of your bodies, and we're gonna do it to both sides right after we do this. And then we're gonna just do a little shake out so you guys release any tension in your bodies. So if you wanna spotlight for when we start doing these, Chastity, that'd be good.
Okay, sounds good.
So let's start. Let me turn the music back to this. Okay. Okay, so everyone get in your first position. Your heels are touching, your toes turn out, your knees facing side, knees together touching, no space in between your legs. And then you're going to have your arms placed gently at the bar, making sure your stomach is up, your sternum is out. Okay. I'll count you guys in. And 5, 6, 7, and 8. Time to the devant. Raising your leg a little, not too high. Back down to tendu and first position. Now we're gonna do it to the side. Tendu, raising your leg to dégagé, back to tendu, back to first. Now we're gonna do derrière, which is the back. Tendu back, derrière, raising to dégagé, back down to tendu in first position, and we're gonna do it again. Tendu forward, raise, back to tendu devant, which is front, back to first. Again, to the side, as seconde, raise, as seconde tendu, back to first. Now one more time to the back. Tendu back, brushing, feeling, reaching, raising your leg, back down to tendu derrière, back to first. Now we're gonna do the next side. Tendu, raising, back down to first. Now to the side. We're gonna raising, back to tendu, back to first. Now derrière, tendu derrière, dégagé derrière. Very good job, by the way. Looks really good. Back down. We're gonna do that one more time. Raising your leg, back down to first. Again to the side, raising to dégagé, back down. Now derrière, raising your leg to dégagé, back down, and to first. And now we're going to hold our dégagé side. You can keep your hands at the bar, pointing your foot, knee straight. Very, very, very good job. Okay, let's see a couple more of you guys. Let's see. If you need to put your foot back down to tendu, you can. I understand the position is definitely hard for me to hold sometimes. Really good job. Good job, everybody. Let's see. Madison, you look great. Good job. Really good job. Make sure you're not make sure you just relax in the position. You guys can all relax. I know the position, really, I'm seeing a couple of you guys look amazing. Good job. Okay, so we have one more minute left. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick reverence. Reverence is the end of what you do at the end of ballet classes. You just do it to just to thank yourself and thank the teacher and thank the music and just to show thanks and that you're grateful. So you wanna make sure that you're not too close to your bar. Actually, we're gonna get off the bar for this part. So if you can't move your bar, just make sure you're like a safe distance away from everything. And you guys can follow along with me. we're just gonna do something really simple. Just follow along and we're just gonna say thank you to everything. So going into your first position, arms en bas. And I'll count you guys in 6, 7, and 8. Tendu, side, shifting to your second, to your other side, tendu, back to first, and then you take a little bow. And then you're gonna do the next side, tendu, second, tendu back on the next side, tendu, back to first, and bow your head. It should feel really beautiful. And then we're gonna do a little bit of arms. Just follow along, back down. Arms in first, arms in second, arms in fifth, looking at your fingertips, back down. Now we're gonna do that one more time. Vertebra, arms in first, arms in fifth, arms in second, port de bras back down gently, looking at the tips of your fingers, keeping your position in first, holding. Okay, everyone relax now, shake out everything. We don't have time to do a little shake out, but just make sure you shake everything out, making sure that you guys are tight. Just if you hold any tension, just shake your head no, shake your head yes, shake out your arms a little bit, shake out your fingers. Good job. Okay, awesome. Okay, so that's all the time we have for today, sadly.
Lindsay, I think we froze.
Say again?
I think it froze. Are you frozen?
I don't
Okay, I
look
see you now. Okay. So it might just be me. Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of class. I really